God's chosen ones, your silence holds power. Don't speak until heaven commands. How often have you shared a deeply cherished goal or plan, only to watch it unravel unexpectedly? There's a powerful truth hidden within spirituality. Silence can be your strongest ally. When you keep your most treasured dreams close to your heart, you build a protective shield around them, warding off the energies of doubt, skepticism, and envy that can unknowingly impact your path. Imagine your intentions as seeds needing nurturing and care. By keeping them in the quiet of your spirit, you allow them to grow undisturbed. This isn't just a practice, it's a profound way to align with the universe's natural flow, allowing it to support you unobstructed. The Bible reminds us in Proverbs 21 verse 23, "Whoever keeps his mouth and his tongue keeps himself out of trouble." This wisdom highlights the peace and power of withholding what is sacred, safeguarding it from unnecessary challenges. The universe's forces become amplified when our actions are quietly dedicated to our goals. This unseen support often brings blessings in ways we may not fully understand, as it operates without interference. Consider the story of Nehemiah from the Bible, who quietly prepared to rebuild Jerusalem's walls without initially revealing his plan to those around him. His silent dedication allowed him to act with clear focus, unshaken by the distractions and potential disruptions others might have caused. What can we learn from this? Could it be that our most precious goals, held in sacred silence, are the ones that grow with the most strength? What you're about to learn in this video could truly be transformative. If you feel this message resonates deeply with you, click the like button and share your energy by commenting 77. This action, simple as it may seem, sends a signal to the universe that you are ready to fully embrace this journey. As you watch, absorb the frequency of this message, for it may unlock new doors and guide you on your path toward your truest self. Now, let's begin. God's chosen ones, stay silent about what is about to happen. There exists timeless wisdom in the spiritual realm about the strength found in silence. For those on a journey of spiritual ascension, aiming to realize profound dreams, keeping intentions private is essential. The chosen ones, who set out to fulfill their purpose, must understand that not every soul around them is prepared to see their vision or even support it. When dreams are shared too soon, they can become vulnerable to energies of doubt, criticism, or even jealousy, forces that can silently pull them off course. The Bible echoes this sentiment in Proverbs 17 verse 28. Even fools are thought wise if they keep silent, and discerning if they hold their tongues. This verse reinforces the power of restraint, inviting us to hold sacred what is in its most delicate stages of growth. Imagine yourself tending to a rare plant, a seed that requires protection in its early stages. Only with care and time will it develop strong roots to withstand the elements. Similarly, your spiritual aspirations are fragile initially, needing nurturing without the weight of external judgments or doubts. By keeping these plans shielded, you allow the universe to work in quiet harmony, aligning energies in your favor without outside interference. Just as the rare plant must be kept safe from harsh winds and rain in its youth, your intentions must be protected from external forces until they are firmly grounded. Could it be that many dreams fail to come to fruition simply because they are shared too soon? The lesson here is profound. Silence becomes a sacred container where dreams can safely grow. This is not only an act of wisdom but a spiritual practice. In Isaiah 30 verse 15 it is written, "In quietness and in trust shall be your strength." Embracing silence doesn't mean withholding out of fear, but rather nurturing with wisdom, providing a peaceful barrier that guards against any energy that may hinder your progress. As you move forward on this path, ask yourself, What intentions or visions need the quiet space to grow undisturbed? How can holding these close within your spirit create a stronger connection with the universe's guidance? Each step you take in silence allows for a purer alignment with your true purpose, cultivating a field of divine support that ultimately brings your dreams into full bloom. Silence, a shield for dreams and a stage for achievements. Silence serves as both a shield for dreams and a stage for achievements. When your goals begin to manifest, silence allows the success to stand alone without the need for validation or justification. Those on a path of spiritual growth understand that by keeping their progress private, they evade the weight of external pressures and expectations. In Proverbs 27 verse 2, we read, "Let another praise you, and not your own mouth, a stranger, and not your own lips." This wisdom underscores that true success doesn't need to be declared. It's inherently powerful, visible through its own presence. Consider a towering tree, mature, resilient, and admired by many. What is visible now once began as an unnoticed seed, nurtured and shielded from harsh elements in its infancy. Just as the tree took time to develop strong roots and steady growth, so do our dreams. By allowing them to grow quietly, their full impact becomes evident when the results bloom. This approach avoids distractions, letting the focus remain on continued progress rather than on meeting others' expectations or justifying the path chosen. For those around us, our quiet journey of growth may only become clear once they see the fruit of our efforts. Jesus spoke of this principle in Matthew 7 verse 16. "By their fruit you will recognize them." When success is born out of inner alignment and purpose, it naturally shines through in ways that words cannot capture. Reflect on this. How might your journey change if you embrace silence as a tool for empowerment? Could the quiet path give your dreams the room to grow freely and confidently, allowing the world to witness the results in their due time? Embracing this wisdom enables you to focus on your purpose and move forward with peace, knowing that your actions alone will tell your story when the time is right. Silence becomes the chosen one's most potent ally on this journey. As Proverbs 17 verse 28 reminds us, even fools are thought wise if they keep silent, and discerning if they hold their tongues. This proverb highlights the wisdom and restraint, where speaking less creates a sacred space for the universe to work its wonders unimpeded. By keeping plans concealed, the chosen one allows a divine unfolding, protecting their progress from outside opinions and freeing their energy to adjust their path as needed without interference. Silence also empowers the chosen one to retain a clear focus on their goals, unhindered by the expectations or doubts of others. Imagine the precision and peace that arise when your work is not under scrutiny. This is the quiet strength that enables progress. As Ecclesiastes 3 verse 7 reminds us, there is a time to be silent and a time to speak. Recognizing when to keep silent opens doors to spiritual clarity and resilience. It's in this silence that they find the courage to move forward, trusting that the universe aligns every detail perfectly in its time. This silent progress often leads others to unexpected admiration, for they witness only the success without having seen the struggle or preparation behind it. The chosen one does not seek validation in the journey. Rather, they let the results speak, knowing that each outcome is the universe's affirmation of their purpose. Doors open not through noise, but through the quiet alignment of their steps with divine guidance, leading them forward on a path designed specifically for them. Consider this. What inner strength might you cultivate if you embraced silence as a cornerstone of your progress? Would the absence of external noise allow you to experience the fullness of the journey, confident that, in the end, each step taken in silence will reveal its purpose in due time? This is the power of silence in the chosen one's journey, a hidden ally that brings profound clarity, strength, and ultimately undeniable success. The risks of premature revelation revealing plans before their time is indeed like opening a window during a storm. The winds of doubt, even unintentionally carried by those around us, can disrupt the careful balance of our intentions. Proverbs 13 verse 3 wisely states, "Those who guard their lips preserve their lives, but those who speak rashly will come to ruin." For a chosen one on a spiritual ascent, sharing plans too early can attract energies that, while subtle, still carry weight. Even well-meaning advice, criticisms, or doubts can unknowingly interfere, placing heavy blocks on a path that requires lightness and clarity. This is not to suggest others' intentions are harmful, but that these external opinions add their own energetic imprints, capable of misaligning or clouding the clarity of a chosen one's path. Picture building a house on sacred ground. As construction progresses, each brick laid reflects your own vision and purpose. If you were to allow others to enter this space before the house was complete, each visitor would carry their own views, suggesting alterations to the structure, making judgments about its stability, perhaps even recommending a different foundation. Soon doubts begin to surface, and what was once a clear plan now feels scattered by too many voices. In Matthew 7 verse 6 it says, "Do not give dogs what is sacred. Do not throw your pearls to pigs." This implies that sacred plans are best kept safe from those who may not value or understand them fully. In the spiritual realm, silence serves as a shield. By holding on to the sanctity of our intentions, we avoid disruptions and allow the universe to work freely, aligning our path with divine precision. This sacred silence is not secrecy, but protection. It safeguards our energy from interference, allowing the chosen one's purpose to remain clear and strong. Through this silence, we align closely with the wisdom of Ecclesiastes 3 verse 1. There is a time for everything, and a season for every activity under the heavens. There is a time for speaking and a time for keeping silent, ensuring that our steps are directed by divine timing. As you consider this, ask yourself, how might silence act as a protective boundary, allowing your purpose to grow undisturbed? Could this shielded path give your intentions the space they need to thrive, free from the weight of outside influence? In walking silently with our dreams, we allow them to take root, shielded by divine grace, and eventually flourish into all that we are meant to achieve. The sacred space of silence. When we choose silence, we create a sacred space where our intentions are free to grow, nourished solely by our own energy and divine alignment. This silence allows us to listen deeply to the guidance that comes from within and above, uncluttered by the noise of external opinions or the weight of critical gazes. As the chosen ones, holding our dreams quietly in our hearts doesn't mean we distrust others. Rather, it reflects a deep self-love and respect for the journey we're on. Keeping our plans close is a form of honoring the divine timing and protection surrounding our purpose. In Proverbs 4 verse 23, we are reminded, above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. By guarding our heart and vision, we create an environment where clarity can flourish. This silence provides us the freedom to adjust our path as necessary, without the distraction of differing viewpoints. Like an artist shaping their masterpiece behind closed doors, we work calmly, refining our purpose until it's ready to be revealed. In embracing this quiet confidence, we invite questions to reflect on. How might this silence serve as a sacred space for growth, where external voices fall away and only divine guidance remains? Could this self-love act as a reminder that not every plan needs to be shared, but rather held tenderly until it's ready to shine? By nurturing our journey in silence, we not only preserve our focus but align more closely with a purpose that is shielded and empowered by grace. Each step taken in silence acts as a seed planted in fertile ground, shielded from the opinions or energies that could interfere with its growth. The chosen one begins to understand that patience and quiet intention form the foundation of true spiritual elevation. In choosing to safeguard their intentions, they prepare themselves to face challenges with resilience, untouched by the weight of external criticism or doubts. This silent path provides a shield, allowing inner strength to flourish undisturbed. Keeping intentions private is ultimately a commitment to freedom, a sanctuary for the soul to evolve without interference. By choosing not to expose their path to the judgment of others, the chosen one gains a unique advantage. They can recalibrate, adjust, and grow at their own pace, unburdened by expectations from the outside. It's akin to navigating a boat in still waters, unperturbed by the winds of opinion. This stillness allows for clear, intentional movement, guided only by divine inspiration and inner wisdom. The Bible offers wisdom on this matter in Psalm 46 verse 10. Be still and know that I am God. Silence allows us to tune into this stillness, creating space for divine direction without the distractions of the external world. Through silence, the chosen one creates a protective layer around their journey, freeing them from any unnecessary weight, allowing them to walk with grace and power. In this place of quiet confidence, the question arises, how does this silence prepare us to face life's challenges with greater strength and purpose? Could this path of patience be the very key to finding clarity, allowing us to grow in a world where quiet determination is often the most powerful force of all? As the chosen one moves forward, their inner journey deepens, and they become more aligned with their purpose, discovering that true freedom is born of both inner strength and serene faith. The tranquility of silence. The tranquility that silence brings is an invaluable gift for those navigating the journey of self-discovery or personal transformation. When one keeps plans private, they create a sacred space that shields them from external expectations, allowing for true freedom and flexibility. Picture someone embarking on a significant life change, such as a career shift or a deeply personal project. Upon revealing this goal, they might immediately encounter a flood of unsolicited advice, conflicting opinions, and a new layer of responsibility to meet everyone's expectations. What began as a personal journey can quickly become tangled in others' expectations, shifting the focus from true self-alignment to avoiding disappointment. The chosen one, however, understands that silence offers escape from this invisible burden. By safeguarding their aspirations, they protect the freedom to adjust their path without external pressures, ensuring their actions remain true to their inner calling. This freedom provides more than just emotional peace. It offers the flexibility needed to handle inevitable setbacks. Life's challenges are part of every path, particularly those of spiritual growth. But by walking in silence, the chosen one finds a space to recalibrate with ease. Without the weight of others' opinions, they can shift direction, make necessary adjustments, and refine their approach without the need to justify every choice. The Bible shares wisdom on this in Proverbs 16 verse 3. Commit your work to the Lord, and your plans will be established. This verse reminds us that our alignment with divine guidance provides the foundation for our journey. By committing quietly and with trust, the chosen one walks a path supported by divine purpose rather than the shifting opinions of the world. In doing so, they're able to stay true to the course, knowing they're navigating in alignment with a higher plan. Silence is not simply a lack of words, but a powerful tool that enables the chosen one to hear the gentle guidance within. How does this inner stillness empower them to adapt and grow without fear? Could this silent trust be the true secret to accomplishing the unexpected, turning every detour into a new path toward a higher purpose? As they continue, the chosen one sees that each step taken in peaceful silence brings them closer to their authentic self and to the fulfillment of their greatest potential. Silence and inner wisdom. Silence grants the chosen one a sanctuary from the constant need for validation. In this space, they develop a profound trust in their own inner wisdom, knowing that each step taken is aligned with their unique path. This does not mean they close themselves off from all external insights. Rather, it means they have the discernment to embrace only what truly serves their growth. Silence amplifies their ability to filter advice and information, allowing their intuition to lead above all else. In this way, they cultivate a deeper, more resilient spirituality, one that is unaffected by the shifting opinions and judgments of others. Consider Proverbs 4 verse 23, which says, "Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it." By maintaining silence around their journey, the chosen one guards their heart against influences that could disturb their inner peace or compromise their focus. This protective quiet fosters an environment where they can experiment, learn, and grow without the weight of external expectations. Each step becomes a personal act of faith and commitment to their divine purpose. In this protected state, they find the freedom to be imperfect, to stumble, and to rise stronger each time. They are free to listen deeply to their inner guidance without fearing failure or judgment. In doing so, they connect more profoundly with their purpose. This approach grants them the clarity to course correct when necessary, to embrace new directions, and to adapt with ease, even amid life's inevitable turbulence. The chosen one becomes not only more resilient, but also more connected to their calling, creating a life that flows with grace and aligns effortlessly with their higher path. Through this journey, they inspire others, not through spoken words or grand proclamations, but through the quiet confidence of someone deeply in tune with their own path. This silent strength becomes a beacon, inviting others to trust their own journey and to embrace the transformative power of inner guidance. How might this kind of grounded silence allow you to move through life's challenges with greater confidence? Could this self-assured peace, rooted in divine alignment, be the ultimate form of freedom? The chosen one sees that true strength lies not in external validation, but in an unwavering trust in the journey unfolding within. Unseen allies on the spiritual path. In every phase of the spiritual journey, the chosen one is accompanied by unseen allies, angels, ancestors, and spiritual guides, who work with quiet dedication to safeguard their path. These forces move subtly, yet their influence is profound, orchestrating protection, guidance, and encouragement for each step of the ascending soul. Though the path of spiritual elevation may feel solitary, it is far from it. These divine forces surround the chosen one, forming a shield against energies that could disrupt their progress and gently redirecting them when they wander from their purpose. Imagine the scene described in Psalm 91 verse 11, which states, "For he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways." This verse underscores the idea that, even when the journey feels overwhelming, a divine presence walks beside the chosen one, unseen but undeniably there. Angels, in particular, are often understood as messengers of peace and strength, providing comfort during difficult moments and courage during uncertain times. They stand as reminders that the spiritual journey, while deeply personal, is held within a broader sacred network. Even in moments of isolation, these guides are attentive to every detail of the chosen one's journey. A synchronicity here, an intuitive nudge there, each is a sign of their presence, affirming that the chosen one is never truly alone. Through meditation, prayer, or simply cultivating a still mind, the ascending soul can deepen their connection with these guides, becoming more receptive to the wisdom and protection they offer. This connection serves as both a source of strength and a reassurance that they are on the right path. As obstacles arise, it's easy to question whether they are signs to stop or mere tests of endurance. At such times, how might you feel if you knew you were constantly protected and guided by these benevolent forces? Could this knowledge strengthen your resolve, allowing you to navigate challenges with renewed faith and trust? The chosen one learns that their journey, though unique and sometimes challenging, is safeguarded by divine beings who work ceaselessly to ensure they fulfill their purpose. With every step they move forward in the light, supported by an unseen network of love, wisdom, and protection, deepening the connection with spiritual forces. To deepen the connection with these spiritual forces, chosen ones are encouraged to integrate moments of silence and introspection into their daily lives. This quiet space allows them to attune themselves to the energies that surround and support them. Meditation, for example, is a practice that opens the pathway to clearer communication with spiritual guides, enhancing the chosen one's awareness and strengthening the protection they offer. A simple ritual, such as lighting a candle, is another way to signal an invitation for these energies to draw near. Lighting a white candle specifically embodies a request for peace and purification, raising a barrier against negativity and establishing a heightened vibrational frequency that welcomes divine guidance. The Bible too speaks to the importance of quiet devotion in Psalm 46 verse 10. Be still and know that I am God. This verse calls the chosen one to understand the power of stillness, for it is within this silence that divine messages become clearest. Spiritual reverence doesn't require complex rituals, rather it relies on the purity of intention. Taking a quiet walk in nature, practicing deep, mindful breathing, or reading a book that speaks to the soul, such as The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, are all ways to cultivate and strengthen this connection. Each action serves as a gentle reminder that the chosen one's path is watched over, ensuring that their journey remains elevated and protected. Through small but intentional actions, the chosen one builds a regular practice that fortifies their spirit, keeping their energy high and aligned with their greater purpose. These habits offer sustenance on their path, reminding them that they are never alone and that their every step is accompanied by unseen protectors. By dedicating time and attention to their spiritual practices, they enable divine energies to flow freely, paving the way for insight, resilience, and a steady heart as they progress. It's natural to wonder what new insights might unfold as they continue to strengthen this connection. How will the divine forces in their life influence each step, transforming ordinary moments into sources of wisdom and empowerment? For the chosen one, cultivating these spiritual practices is not merely a discipline, but a doorway to discovering the fullness of their journey and the unbreakable support they carry along. Spiritual protection in subtle ways. Spiritual protection often manifests in subtle and unexpected ways. It could be through a chance encounter with someone who offers profound advice, a sudden sign from the universe aligning at the perfect moment, or an intuitive feeling that steers the chosen one in the right direction. By remaining mindful of these occurrences, chosen ones can recognize the divine presence around them, reaffirming that they are never alone. This awareness brings a sense of confidence and tranquility, empowering them to continue their journey with certainty, knowing they are protected and guided every step of the way. The Bible speaks to the presence of these protective forces in Psalm 91 verse 11, "For he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways." This verse reminds the chosen ones that they are constantly watched over, not only by their own strength, but by divine forces that are eager to guide and protect them. By tuning into these energies and practicing discernment, they can strengthen this connection, drawing closer to their purpose. The chosen one's connection to these divine energies grows stronger the more they open themselves to the possibilities of their guidance. With every acknowledgement of these signs and intuitive nudges, they build a foundation that equips them to face any challenge, even in moments of doubt. In times of uncertainty, they can remember that there are forces at work beyond what is visible, silently orchestrating events in their favor. As they align with this protection, they find themselves steadily moving toward their true purpose, taking each step with the assurance that they are not only guided, but divinely shielded. The question that arises for each chosen one is this: how will they embrace these protective energies and deepen their spiritual trust? As they progress, they are invited to consider how these divine messages and unseen guides will shape their decisions, ultimately guiding them to fulfillment and a life aligned with their higher calling. Resilience, the strength of a deeply rooted tree in this journey. The chosen one embodies the strength and patience of a deeply rooted tree, weathering life's storms with unwavering resilience. Just as a tree anchors itself to the earth with roots that grow stronger under pressure, the chosen one draws upon patience and inner calm to stay grounded. Challenges may come as criticisms, setbacks, or unexpected obstacles, but by standing firm, they reveal their true spiritual strength. Like a tree adapting to the winds, bending but not breaking, the chosen one finds lessons and growth in every struggle. These storms are not meant to uproot them but to deepen their roots, building a foundation that becomes unshakable with each test they endure. This resilience speaks to the wisdom found in James 1 verses 2-4. Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. This scripture reminds the chosen one that trials are pathways to maturity and strength. Through adversity, they are refined, their patience shaped into an anchor that holds them steady, allowing them to rise above each difficulty with a spirit rooted in trust. Even in the face of doubt or discouragement, the chosen one's calm is not a sign of passivity. It is the quiet confidence that every storm is part of a greater divine plan. When others might panic or react hastily, the chosen one chooses to remain composed, aligning themselves with the universe's timing. Like the tree that turns wind and rain into nourishment, they see trials as fuel for growth. This journey teaches them to stay grounded in their purpose, acknowledging that every challenge brings them closer to spiritual elevation. The question then arises, how can the chosen one cultivate this calm in times of turmoil, turning obstacles into stepping stones? Reflecting on this path of resilience, they might ask, what hidden lesson is this moment bringing me? How can I stand firm while allowing these experiences to deepen my roots and strengthen my spirit? In this reflective state, the chosen one begins to embody their purpose, embracing each challenge with grace, patience, and the unwavering trust that they are guided and protected on their sacred journey. Building a community of genuine allies on this spiritual journey, the chosen one learns the importance of building a community of genuine allies. Just as a tree thrives best when surrounded by other trees in a forest, protected from the harshest winds, the chosen one benefits from the support of friends, mentors, and loved ones who genuinely encourage their growth. This community forms a sacred circle, a network of support that reinforces their resilience and reminds them of their purpose. When surrounded by individuals who respect their path and share in their joy, the chosen one feels fortified, even in life's most challenging storms. Resilience, however, does not mean pushing forward without pause for reflection. Like a tree that bends with the wind to avoid snapping, the chosen one learns the art of flexibility, adapting their plans as necessary while remaining rooted in their purpose. This flexibility involves seeing criticisms as disguised opportunities for growth. Rather than reacting impulsively, the chosen one can harness the power of calm, trusting that even in the harshest words, there is a lesson to be learned. Proverbs 12 verse 1 offers insight here, stating, "Whoever loves discipline loves knowledge, but whoever hates correction is stupid." This wisdom reminds the chosen one that criticism, though painful, is often a hidden tool for refinement, one that strengthens their spirit and sharpens their insight. With every storm weathered, the chosen one grows sturdier and more resilient, much like the tree that digs its roots deeper into the earth with each passing season. This deep resilience, built from both inner strength and the grounding support of allies, enables the chosen one to continue their journey of spiritual elevation, confident that each challenge has a divine purpose. In moments of adversity, the question they might ask themselves is, what lesson does this moment hold for me? How can I lean into this challenge and emerge even stronger? Embracing both the support of allies and their own inner wisdom, they become unshakable, anchored in a quiet confidence that they are aligned with their purpose, surrounded by love, and guided by spiritual wisdom. The chosen one stands firm, knowing they are equipped to face any challenge, assured in the knowledge that they are never truly alone. The power of true allies. The chosen one understands that the spiritual path is not meant to be walked in isolation. Aligning with genuine allies, those who elevate and support them on this journey, is a powerful way to maintain their focus, protect their energy, and nurture their growth. These allies act like guiding lights in times of uncertainty, individuals who share a vision rooted in love, purpose, and spiritual awareness. Proverbs 27 verse 17 tells us, "As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another." This wisdom reminds us that true allies serve not only as companions but as catalysts, enhancing our strength and wisdom along the way. Choosing the right people to surround oneself with is an intentional act of self-care and spiritual preservation. The chosen one knows that their energy and intentions are sacred, and surrounding themselves with supportive, like-minded individuals is essential for sustaining a positive vibration. Just as a plant flourishes in well-nurtured soil, the chosen one thrives in an environment where mutual respect, love, and understanding are abundant. True allies not only celebrate their progress, but also challenge them to grow, providing the strength and perspective needed to face life's storms. In times of challenge, these allies act as reminders that they are never alone. Their encouragement acts as a spiritual anchor, allowing the chosen one to stay grounded in their purpose and to navigate their path with resilience and confidence. They understand that by choosing companions who uplift and strengthen their spirit, they cultivate a sacred space where their growth is protected, their vision is honored, and their purpose is fully supported. This intentional choice of connection leads the chosen one to ask themselves, who in my life helps me to stay grounded, focused, and aligned with my purpose? How can I nurture these relationships further? Guided by the wisdom of chosen allies and the knowledge that their energies are protected, the chosen one moves forward with clarity, empowered to fulfill their divine mission. This circle of true allies forms a protective barrier for the chosen one, keeping negative energies at bay and ensuring that their focus remains sharp and aligned with their higher purpose. Self-care. As a spiritual practice alongside this, self-care becomes the cornerstone of preserving the chosen one's inner strength. For the chosen one, practices that nurture both body and spirit, such as nourishing foods, moments of meditation, and uplifting reading, are essential for revitalizing their energy and deepening their spiritual journey. Books like The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, which teaches the importance of presence, or Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, which provides insights into self-discipline and resilience, can serve as sources of wisdom and inspiration on this path. Self-care goes beyond physical well-being. It's a daily commitment to remain connected with one's essence through moments of silence, reflection, and communion with the divine. The chosen one maintains a high vibration, allowing them to align fully with their purpose. These small, purposeful actions act as a daily spiritual cleanse, safeguarding them from the lower energies that might otherwise disrupt their peace. In Psalm 46, verse 10, we are reminded, "Be still, and know that I am God," underscoring that true spiritual strength comes from moments of quiet, where inner wisdom surfaces and clarity of purpose is restored. Growth for the chosen one is less about massive leaps and more about the power of intentional, consistent steps. Small acts like expressing gratitude each morning or seeking guidance from a mentor build a strong foundation of inner resilience. Just as a tree grows gradually, drawing strength from both roots and sunlight, the chosen one's spiritual progress unfolds steadily through these daily acts of devotion. Reflecting on each day's intentions, they may ask themselves, "How can I nurture my spirit today? Who or what will inspire me to stay aligned with my purpose?" Every mindful choice contributes to a life filled with clarity, resilience, and divine connection, bringing them ever closer to their purpose with each passing day. This path may not always feel grand, but in its subtlety lies a profound transformation. Through these deliberate steps, the chosen one finds themselves more prepared than ever, secure in the quiet strength of their spirit and the unwavering support of their allies and the divine. Faith and consistency, the bedrock of the journey. Consistency and clear intention form the bedrock of the chosen one's journey. Each intentional act, no matter how small, becomes a building block in their transformation, leading them steadily towards spiritual elevation. Faith acts as the steadying thread that binds these efforts together, reminding them to trust even when the path seems unclear. This faith is the essence that allows them to walk forward without hesitation, certain that an unseen yet powerful force is orchestrating events in their favor. As Proverbs 3 verses 5 to 6 tells us, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight." This trust allows the chosen one to surrender the need to control each outcome, recognizing that divine wisdom guides every step. Practices such as prayer, meditation, and moments of introspection keep this faith alive, deepening the chosen one's connection to the divine. Through these rituals, they open themselves to divine messages, signs, and inspirations that illuminate their way. These practices serve as spiritual anchors, providing clarity and strength, particularly in times of challenge. It's in these moments of connection that they find the courage to continue, assured that they are never alone. With faithful allies, self-care, and an unwavering belief in divine timing, the chosen one becomes resilient, knowing that their journey is a sacred unfolding. Each day they draw closer to their true essence, becoming a vessel for divine love and light. The chosen one realizes that personal growth is not a destination, but a lifelong process of aligning more deeply with their spiritual purpose. As they proceed, they may ask themselves, "How can I honor this journey today? What intentions can I set to strengthen my faith and connection with the divine?" Through this mindset, they continually renew their commitment to growth, staying open to the wisdom the universe reveals along the way. A call to continue the journey. As you proceed calmly and patiently on this spiritual journey, anchored by the knowledge you've gained, remember that every step you take is divinely guided and protected by forces that have been with you since the start. You've learned profound truths about keeping your dreams sacred, practicing silence, and choosing the right people to surround you. These practices are not just for today, but for building a life aligned with your highest self. Reflect on how you'll integrate these lessons into your daily life. Consider the small changes you can make, the moments of silence you'll honor, and the inner strength you'll cultivate. How will these practices help you stay connected to your purpose, despite any noise or distractions around you? Each choice you make to protect your dreams and cultivate inner peace is like planting seeds for the future. These small actions will bring about great transformations, and over time, you'll see how these shifts deepen your understanding and elevate your life. Trust that, as you respect your journey with patience and intention, you are preparing yourself for incredible opportunities aligned with your divine purpose. If this message has brought clarity or encouragement to your path, show your support by liking this video, subscribing to our channel, and activating notifications to stay connected to our shared journey of growth. Leave a comment below with your reflections, insights, or affirmations, as each word strengthens this collective energy and spreads inspiration within our community. We are grateful for your presence, and may divine wisdom, peace, and blessings be with you always as you continue on your sacred path. Prayer for divine guidance and strength in silence. Heavenly Father, Creator of all things, I come before you with a heart full of gratitude and reverence. You see the dreams and aspirations I hold sacred, the quiet intentions I nurture in the stillness of my spirit. Lord, I thank you for the gift of silence, a shield that protects my purpose and a sanctuary where your divine guidance flows freely. Father, grant me the wisdom to guard my heart, as your word teaches in Proverbs 4 verse 23, and to keep my plans close until your perfect timing reveals them. Surround me with your unseen allies, angels, ancestors, and spiritual guides, who watch over my path, as promised in Psalm 91 verse 11. Let their presence strengthen my resolve, reminding me that I am never alone, even in moments of solitude or challenge. Lord, help me to stand firm like a deeply rooted tree, resilient in the face of life's storms. As James 1 verses 2-4 encourages, let every trial refine my faith, producing perseverance that makes me mature and complete in your sight. Fill me with your peace, that I may walk in quiet confidence, trusting in your divine plan, as Proverbs 3 verses 5-6 assures, knowing you will make my path straight. Guide me to align with genuine allies who uplift and sharpen my spirit, as iron sharpens iron. Empower me to practice self-care, nurturing my body and soul through moments of stillness, prayer, and reflection, that I may remain a vessel for your love and light. Above all, Lord, deepen my faith, that I may surrender every step to your will, embracing each challenge as a stepping stone toward my higher calling. Seal this prayer with your divine confirmation, Father. Let signs and synchronicities affirm your presence, and may my journey reflect your glory. I trust in your timing, your protection, and your purpose for my life. In Jesus' mighty name, I pray. Amen.